this year because we were told, because of safety concerns, we couldn't have them out there. And then I got here this morning to see there are a lot of other tables set up, so we're going to try to work on that and hope that we won't have to do this again next year. Although I kind of like it, so we'll see. Also, we have for advisors a couple of people I'd like to thank. One is Jeremy Whiting. Jeremy, you want to stand up? Jeremy's going to do our PowerPoint presentation today. So welcome, Jeremy, please. Put in a lot of hours.
Those of you in the newspaper and yearbook will hear me talk about a little later today, but I want to give you a sense of what at the Student Press Law Center we see as the state of high school journalism today. You know, from our perspective, there are more legal issues confronting the student press than there ever have been in the history of the student media in this country. And in fact, more cases in court directly involving or directly affecting high school media than there have ever been in this nation's history. You know, on the one hand, we have the entire new set of legal conflicts and questions raised by the internet. Whether you publish online or just gather information there, we're finding a lot of students from schools, large and small, involved in all different kinds of media, are dealing with some really hard questions that the law is not entirely able to answer yet. I think student journalists know what the law says, and when the law isn't clear, what the law should say in terms of helping you do your job better. We're also finding there are a growing number of questions relating to the use of photos, the use of images, as photo manipulation becomes easier and easier, and in some places becomes more accepted as a practice. The question of how photo manipulation affects the work of journalists, I think, is increasingly important. And we're trying to help students understand what the law says and also what the journalism ethics say about that kind of practice. But the issue throughout the history of our organization that we find ourselves dealing with more often than any other is censorship. Efforts primarily by school officials to try to dictate what you can and can't publish. Publication before it goes to press, to advisors being threatened with punishment or removal, or in some cases actual firing, because they stand up for the quality journalism their students produce, to flat out blatant censorship. And I know there are a number of schools here in Michigan that have experienced censorship problems just in the last few months here are aware of that I'd like to advance. Some of you probably have heard about the issue that began last spring at Utica High School involving this funny story about a lawsuit that had been filed against their school by neighbors of the school bus parking garage who believed that exhaust fumes from the school buses made a valiant fight against that. And as some of you may know, just a little over a week ago, Katie Dean, one of the authors of that story, filed a lawsuit against her school for violation of her rights and those of all the students in the school and not allowing them to publish this story. Well, the real news, in addition to this lawsuit, is that just yesterday, which, as I'm guessing most of you don't know, because I didn't realize this until I read this yesterday, puzzles went to Principal Richard Macheski at Utica High School in Utica, Michigan, for his act in censoring a story about a lawsuit against the school for individuals claiming injuries from school bus exhaust fumes. I think it's a recognition.
In Michigan. First is Alex Bryan from Langsburg High School. Alex, please stand and give everybody a wave. Julie is giving them plaques that they well deserve. The second is Katie Dean from Utica High School. Third, now people.